Geometry is real math. I like it better than physics because there's no friction. But you will be dealing with very physical applications of things around your house, things on the job, things in general in real life. So let's talk about units of measure. The first two we'll use in a unit that's based on segments and angles will be our linear units, the way we measure the distance between any 2 points. We would just find the length of that distance in centimeters, inches, meters, miles, feet, yards. If we're out on the water, we could find a distance in nautical miles. A nautical mile is equal to 2,025 yards, approximately, or 1,852 meters. Totally different from measuring the opening of an angle in degrees. Now remember, for all you divers, dancers, band members, skateboarders who are used to doing full 360-degree revolutions, the opening of an angle is just a part of that 360 degrees. So you can take a protractor, lay it on top of your base line. I'm going to use this line here on the bottom. I've got this marking here on the protractor lined up at my vertex. And how far does that angle extend upwards? To the 50. That means I had 50 degrees of opening. Every single time we work with an angle this year, your unit of measure should indicate its degrees by putting that small superscript circle. Okay, let's talk about area measurements. Instead of measuring how long something is, we're going to measure how many square units it is. Literally, physical squares. So this orange square here is 1 inch by 1 inch, so it is 1 square inch. Over here, I have 2 inches by 2 inches. 2 times 2 is 4. So that means there I have 1, 2, 3, 4 square inches. Likewise, I could take a 3 inch by 3 inch piece. How many square inches would be there? 9, because 3 times 3 is 9. I hope you can easily see 9 physical squares there. Where you would use an area measurement would be surface area of a polygon we'll do in the spring. If you needed a new roof on your house, they always will quote that in surface area or square units. They'll quote you new counters, tile for a bathroom, all those things, or carpeting. Square units is how you purchase them. It's physical. How many squares are you buying? And the last unit of measure to review would be volume. Units you'll see associated with volume would be cubic units, like cubic centimeters, cubic meters, cubic inches, cubic feet, cubic yards, or liquid volume measurements like gallon, cup, pint, teaspoon, and tablespoon. So a field that heavily relies upon this type of unit would be logistics. They are always trying to plan the space in a container ship or a large truck to move materials across our nation to transport them to outlets so people can purchase things. So they have to use that space wisely to bring their costs down as low as possible. An example would be if you had a small box, physically, how many cubes would fill it? Since this box is 4 units long compared to the dice, 2 units high, and 3 units wide, I would say 3 times 4 times 2, and know that this had 24 cubic units that would fit it.